Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So, y'all, I keep hearing teamwork makes the dream work. So, I don't know. Because it's giving me, I'm taking it, a couple of different ways. It's giving me, like some people teaming up, you know what I mean, to try to, like make something happen. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm also taking it to like a spiritual ally. So, like, somebody, could have a spiritual ally. They could know who this spiritual ally is, or they don't know. But I feel like somebody definitely, has a spiritual ally. It definitely, could be, like a ancestor, guardian angel, I'm picking up Archangel Michael for somebody. But I'm really picking up on like a physical person, a person, that is alive, But, when it comes to, a physical person being a spiritual ally, this is like somebody that prays for somebody, somebody, that projects positive energy somebody's way, This is somebody, they're an ally, you know what I mean? But they're in the spirit. So, like, this would be somebody, that, like, somebody, like, they're not in the same area as somebody. This is somebody that could be, like in a whole nother state or a whole nother country, I feel like that somebody, if somebody doesn't know who this person is, somebody, could, like, pick up on this person, I don't know. If somebody doesn't know who this person is, it could be revealed to somebody. It could be in somebody's dreams, or, somebody, could just meet this person, and then, like it's an instant connection, between the two people. But it also is giving me too, like a spiritual connection, It's giving me like twin flame energy. So I don't know. Somebody, could be on their twin flame journey. I don't know, but I kept seeing also like a lot of 4s, a lot of 2s. So you could be seeing 444, 222. You could be seeing 424. We're going to look into the angel number 424 really quick. So the angel number 424 talks about love. It says love is the symbol given by angel number 424. So, it says be happy while you thrive. Angel number 424 is calling out to you to be the voice of reason. It is time to calm down those battles. Your family has had arguments. You should be the voice to tell them to agree. The people of your community are at a loss. You should be the person who is helping them find their way. The universe has given you responsibility. You should be the diplomat. Truly listen to what your partner is always telling you. Ensure that you appreciate the small things in your relationship. This way, you will avoid the challenges you face when you have problems with your partner. The angel number 424 wants you to respect and hold each other in high regard. Your guardian angels use the angel number 424 to let you know you should let go of the past. Do not keep on bringing up arguments with your partner because of the past. Forget about things that happened then and work on improving your love life. Listen to each other and move forward together. Angel number 424 is a sign that soon things will start happening in your life that you have always wanted to happen because of hard work. With hard work, you can achieve all your heart's desires. Be strong and wise to overcome the challenges in your life. Trust in the process and build yourself. You have all it takes to change your life for the better. Embrace positive energies that are making their way into your life as a result of this angel number. Angel number 424, meaning calls on you to always be grateful for the blessings flowing into your life. Do not be so quick to give up when the chips are down. A partnership is a message given by angel number 424. This means you are being called to team up. So, okay. So what I channeled is definitely, aligning with this angel number. This is the time of the year when your firm chooses who makes a partner. All the nominees are frightened. The angels are saying that you are the one. You have been working very hard. You have been staying up late. You're the first in the office. It is your time. You are making a partner. So this, could have something to do with love. This could have something to do, with somebody's job or career. This could have, it could have something to do with, like any aspect, like in somebody's life, It says love is the symbol given by the angel number 424. This is the feeling of affection to want someone else. You have not had a partner for a long time. You met this new girl and you're not sure where this is going with her. It is time to make your move. The angels are saying that she is yours. She will soon become the love of your life. Very soon. She will become your wife. You might as well buy the ring in readiness. So, ooh. This could have something to do, with a divine masculine, or this message, could be about a divine masculine. It says the angels have promised to give you support. Angel number 424 is a sign of backup from the angels. They are telling you that they are on your side. You should not fear. If you are fighting against certain things, they have your back. Follow these guidelines and your life will be better. The angels know what's best. Seeing angel number 424 signifies that your guardian angels want you to become a better version of yourself. Live an honest life and stay true to yourself. So, ooh. So the angel number 424, definitely talks about love, But this, it's giving me, it could have something to do, with like love, partnerships. But it's also giving me too, like the things that somebody's passionate about. We talked about that in a message the other day, So going, so using the job or the career, So somebody, falls in love, with their job or their career, when things start to happen, because of that, So, good things start to happen, Somebody gets promotions, raises, Somebody, gets a new partner, in their firm or, whatever have you. I feel like when it comes to, the spiritual ally, I feel like that spirit, it could be, like a spiritual ally, in the physical and in the spiritual. But either way it goes, they want somebody to win, They're for whatever it is that's about to take place. Ooh, we have the commitment card at the bottom of the deck. So it could have something to do with a commitment. This person, it looks like that they're either putting on the ring or taking off the ring. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's unsure about something. I feel like if somebody's unsure about something, somebody, could be about to, receive some type of answer, or somebody, could be, receiving some type of information to help them, to make some type of decision out here. Holy Spirit. I don't know, because we got the stuck between a rock and a hard place. But it could just be, like somebody, could be stuck when it comes to making some type of decision. There is somebody that's in the middle of something out here. So somebody, could be trying to make it hard for somebody to make some type of decision. But I feel like, like with this bird symbolizes like communication. This bird definitely, could symbolize, like an ancestor, So I feel like somebody just needs to know, going back to angel number 424, your guardian angels, your ascended masters, your ancestors, your spiritual team, has your back. So with that being said, I feel like, somebody doesn't need to, like worry, if they have to make some type of decision. I feel like somebody's going to receive, like some type of information, some type of confirmation to help them to make some type of decision. It has something to do with leveling up. I'm also picking up too, somebody is being told to stay neutral in something. So somebody's being told, pick their own side. You know what I mean? Don't pick this side or pick that side. Pick your own side. Something definitely is escalating as well. So I don't know. Maybe that's why somebody's being told, to stay neutral. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, could be going back and forth, you know what I mean? Between homes, between people. Mm-hmm. But this is really giving me, the spiritual ally, you know what I mean? Being between two people, you know what I mean? So this could be, like the spiritual ally bringing two people together. But the everybody's laughing card is in the reverse. So whoever, was laughing, they are no longer going to be laughing. Wow. Get some feminine energies on that card. So something about, some feminine energies. Yeah, they're no longer going to be laughing because, somebody's definitely, manifesting something out here. So there's some people that could be about to watch somebody manifest, what they've always wanted. Because remember, the angel number 424 definitely talked about, something that somebody has always wanted is about to take place. But there's some people that can't trick somebody out here. So it's something about, people, like trying to trick somebody, people trying to manipulate somebody out here. I feel like the people that aren't laughing anymore, it's giving me, because their tactics are no longer working. Or, what they're trying to do is no longer working. And then we have to get it in writing card. So, I don't know. Something, could be on black and white. If somebody, has to sign something, or, if somebody, has to make some type of decision, somebody's being told to, get it in writing. But something was already written. So, the promises of the Most High God, they're already written. You know what I mean? They've already been set in stone. Something has definitely been set in stone out here for somebody. So it could already be in writing. So somebody, could receive something. You know what I mean? Some type of communication about something. Somebody definitely, could be writing somebody a letter. A love letter is what I just heard. So, Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the twin flame card flipped over. So it's already been written. It's already been set in stone, Something about, like somebody's twin flame. Yeah. Writing down what somebody said, keeping track of what somebody said, keeping track of, I don't know. There definitely is some people that are whispering and gossiping out here, that's for sure. But I feel like whoever these people are, they're not going to be whispering and gossiping no more. Something about, like somebody telling somebody a secret out here. I feel like that there are some people, that, like their smiles have already been turned upside down and they could still be trying to, complete some type of mission out here. Or they're trying to stop, like the mission at hand. So somebody's on a mission out here. There's people that are trying to stop it. This could be, people trying to interfere, like with God's plan. But the manifestation card came out in the middle, you know what I mean? But this is giving me, like somebody being neutral, somebody being in the middle, There are, third party interferences or third parties, Some type of interferences. But I feel like, when it comes to, it was already written, it was already set in stone. This is like, people not realizing, that, God's promises or, like what God has already spoken, you know what I mean? It's plain and clear, you know what I mean? It was already written, it was already set in stone. So whoever's trying to change it, whoever's trying to rewrite it, whoever, whoever's trying to destroy it, it can't be destroyed. Especially when it comes to God's plan, for somebody's life. You could be seeing the angel number 1144. Yeah, continue to stay, high vibing. Mm-hmm. Somebody, yeah, divine blessings, abundance, grand opportunities. Mm-hmm. It says love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner waiting for you. What's coming beyond what is coming is beyond anything you've imagined. A rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like-minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on the way. But that's literally how we started out, the message with the angel number 424. Mm-hmm. Somebody was tricked into doing something out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why some people ain't laughing no more. Somebody was tricked into something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but tricks are for kids. Whoever these people are, they need to grow up. And there is somebody or some people that, yeah, like they have their priorities all messed up. Yeah, they need to get their priorities in order instead of, like trying to, do whatever they're trying to do to somebody. Yeah, and they're about to learn some type of lesson. You could be seeing the angel number 101. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could be starting over. Or, yeah, people ain't laughing, you know what I mean? Yeah, they have to start from scratch. Or the fact of the matter is, yeah, people could have been laughing because it's kind of like, oh, they have to start over now. Oh, they done lost that job, you know what I mean? Yeah, they got to start over. Oh, yeah. But I feel like that, like what's coming, you know what I mean? Is, yeah, like something bigger and better, than what somebody lost. Or, what people, were laughing at somebody about, yeah, what's coming is bigger and better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It says happiness stems from self-expression, growth, and experiences. So whoever these people are, yeah, they not happy. Mm-hmm. Happy hoes ain't hating, and hating hoes ain't happy. So yeah, it's some hating hoes out here. They ain't happy out here. It says view failures as steps to deeper, to deeper wisdom. So something about, yeah, people laughing, you know what I mean, at somebody's mistakes. But, if you're human, then yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make hundreds of thousands of mistakes throughout your life. But it's giving me, yeah, with this lesson 101, yeah, like somebody, has learned from their mistakes. You know what I mean? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be already in the energy of viewing, like failures as steps to deeper wisdom, So, yeah, if you feel like that you failed at something or, yeah, you made some type of mistake, yeah, you learn from it, you know what I mean? And you gain from it. Mm-hmm. Happiness is real achievable and all around you. Appreciate both the small and significant moments on your journey. Failures are opportunities for renewal. Embrace the fresh start ahead. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's people, that yeah, they see themselves as failures in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So yeah, they could be trying to, yeah, subliminally project some type of failure energy somebody's way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's only manifesting, yeah, bad things to happen in their life, So it's giving me, yeah, like if you think negative, then yeah, negative stuff will happen. If you think positive, then yeah, positive stuff will happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the Most High God is telling somebody, I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember that you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you, so let go of the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. So, we fall down, but we get up. Somebody, has fell down multiple times, but somebody didn't stay down. Somebody can't get back up. Yeah, there's people, that, yeah, they done fell down, and you know what I mean? Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to get back up. But these are the same people, that, yeah, were laughing at somebody. These are people, yeah, when somebody was down, they definitely could have kicked somebody while they were down, And these people are down, and now they're looking for somebody, to like lend them a helping hand to get up. That's what it's giving me. And so, yeah, whoever these people are, they're about to have to learn some type of lesson, and they're about to have to watch this happy ending that the Most High God has for somebody out here. Yep. It says, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. So, going back to the angel number 424, yeah, it's time, for somebody to take some type of leap of faith out here. There could be somebody, that, yeah, like they could have been overthinking, like communicating with somebody. I feel like that they are about to communicate with somebody. You could be seeing the angel number 0505. This talks about an unexpected shift. So there could be an unexpected shift within the energy or within the ethers, or it could be an unexpected shift within somebody's energy. I feel like somebody just being told to pay attention to like their energy levels at this time. Continue to protect your energy, continue to pay attention to divine guidance. But that's what I feel like somebody has been doing. And so with that being said, the people that were laughing at somebody, they could have been laughing because it's like, well, why you keep going that way? You know what I mean? And yeah, things, keep taking place, when somebody, when somebody knows, they were divinely guided to go this way. And no matter what happens, somebody just needs to stay focused, on, what they were, the instructions that they were given. But it goes back to the angel number 424 when it says, follow these guidelines. So obedience. Somebody is very obedient when it comes, to when they receive divine guidance, they act on it. So somebody needs to continue to stay in that energy. It says a sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong. Whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or new location. Embrace the unexpected, trust your instincts, and welcome the opportunities that arise. You could be saying 11:22. It says first acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. And it goes, all of this is lining up with angel number 424. It says then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and dreams. And we have the manifestation card out here. So the world around you is aligning with your intentions. Unexpected shift, great shift. Big energy shift. This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. It says, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. And things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion contracts are going to come into your hands. There's a contract that is already written. We have the angel number 1221, which talks about taking initiative. It says, make the most of what you have and it will lead you to new heights. Acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you forward, helping you discover your path. Exciting news and positive developments are on the horizon. I'm also being told, somebody needs to continue to be, like a inspiration to people, Maybe somebody, doesn't feel like that they're an inspiration to people. Somebody needs to know that they are. Somebody, is inspiring people, to, want to be greater and better, Want to be, better versions of themselves, Want to, do, better things in their life. We got an Aquarius, so you can be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart. Or you could be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Somebody, could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. We got Leo. So you could be a Leo or have Leo in your chart. Or there's a Leo involved. Sagittarius. Somebody's a strong leader out here. Somebody needs to continue, to, be the example. So somebody, could be being used as an example of what God can do. You know what I mean? We got a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. We got a Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper, heavy Aquarius. Somebody definitely, somebody has strong determination, Somebody, yeah, when somebody, has an idea, you know what I mean? Yeah, like somebody, yeah, puts it into action. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, their words and their actions, yeah, they line up, you know what I mean? Somebody's about what they be talking about. Yeah. Something definitely, yeah, could happen within the next 10 days. We got an Aries. And then heavy Cancer. So something about, yeah, Cancer season. So yeah, within the next 10 days, we will be in Cancer season. So something about, yeah, Cancer season is very significant. Yeah, the new chapter in somebody's life, the new season, you know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, it's a season of abundance. It's a season of blessings for somebody. We got a karmic feminine at the bottom of the deck. So be aware of whoever this karmic feminine is. That could be the one, that could be trying to get in the middle of some stuff out here. Or be aware, of, yeah, some people trying to put you in the middle of some stuff, yeah, going back to somebody's being told to stay neutral. Somebody could be born in 1996 or somebody could be born in 1969. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be being used as a flying monkey out here. So this is giving me, yeah, somebody, yeah, being used, to, yeah, like as a decoy, to get information, or, you know what I mean, being used as a decoy, or being used, to, yeah, spread gossip, Yeah, it's giving me like a bone collector, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, going from one person, and then, yeah, picking up information, and then taking it, to the next person, So, yeah, be aware. This could have something to do, with, yeah, somebody's workplace. That's for somebody, not everybody. It could have something to do, with somebody's family, Somebody, could have a family member, that, yeah, they like to play sides, or, you know what I mean? Somebody definitely, yeah, could feel abandoned out here. We got travel. So somebody could be about to travel out here. I don't know, for somebody, yeah, like somebody, could be having to decide, like, yeah, like where they want to move to, or somebody, could be trying to figure out, yeah, like where they want to go, on vacation, so somebody, could have two choices, or something about, yeah, like somebody having two choices. This could be in love, this could be, in a career, a job. Somebody, could be traveling by bus. Somebody, could be going on tour. But yeah, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody on their self-love tour. So yeah, somebody, yeah, focusing on them, pouring into them, So yeah, somebody, could just be going, on a trip by themselves, Somebody, could be single, you know what I mean? Living a single life, But this travel card is a number 10. So yeah, number 10s are all about, yeah, new beginnings. Fresh starts. So something about, yeah, like somebody, having some type of fresh start out here. You could be seeing the number 10 a lot. Somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio, or Libra, Scorpio, cusper. But yeah, news is traveling. News is traveling. News is traveling fast. So something about, yeah, some news traveling. Be aware, of, yeah, like telling, like too much information to people. Because somebody done told somebody some stuff. Somebody done told somebody some stuff, and they done told somebody some stuff, or that's, yeah, what's about to take place. Yeah, but somebody's about to learn some type of lesson, because this false card is a 101. Somebody done spread some type of false statements, some false information. Somebody, could be trying to travel, you know what I mean, with some false documents out here, or some fake documents. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like forged somebody's signature on some type of documents out here. Somebody, could have signed some type of agreement, you know what I mean? But yeah, it would be considered as a false document, or yeah, something about a false statement. So whoever this is, yeah, they ain't laughing no more, yeah. They are involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But these are people, yeah, fake smiles as people, you know what I mean? Fake people, yeah. Be aware, of, like traveling with people that, don't like you, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. Or be aware, of, yeah, protect your energy, Because it's giving me, yeah, people smiling up in somebody's face, but yeah, the whole time they want to take somebody's place. Yeah, those backstabbers. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, whoever these people are, they're receiving karma. Uh-huh. These people definitely, yeah, they have manifested, you know what I mean? Yeah, bad karma. But somebody else has manifested, yeah, good karma. But yeah, there were people that were, yeah, they were trying to trick somebody, play games, manipulate, or whatever they were trying to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're receiving karma. And somebody, has kept it 100 with these people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, heavy Leo. Heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Somebody, yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, they're receiving some type of karma for making some type of false statements out here, making some type of false reports out here. Uh-huh. Somebody could be born in 1977. You could be seeing the number 77 a lot. Yeah. Somebody, could be a rising star out here. Or somebody, yeah, whatever somebody does, like in their life, you know what I mean, in their community, as their career, their job, yeah. Somebody, yeah, is rising, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, is leveling up in it. Somebody, could be a public speaker. Somebody, could have a job, where they speak. Because if y'all see, that person has a microphone. Somebody, could be a singer. Somebody could be a rapper, like an artist. Mm-hmm. We got a high priestess at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be a high priestess. Somebody could be operating, like in high priestess energy. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have traveled, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like a high priestess. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got awakening. So somebody, could be going, like through like a spiritual awakening. But this is giving me, yeah, people awakening to some stuff out here. Mm-hmm. I really feel like that there is somebody, that, yeah, has caused somebody or some people to awaken. This could be spiritually awakened, or this could just be, like awakened to, yeah, whatever's going on. Mm-hmm. I feel like there is something that definitely is about to happen, because y'all see how this person, like their hair, like is standing up. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody's energy is so strong, you know what I mean, that it's causing, like things to happen to some people out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody getting struck by lightning. Mm-hmm. If I'm lying, God strike me dead. Ooh, that's what I just heard. I don't know if somebody, get struck dead, but I feel like like people could be realizing that somebody, yeah, has been lying out here. Uh-huh. Something definitely, yeah, could happen, you know what I mean, to cause people to awaken to somebody. It could be, yeah, whoever that karmic feminine is. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be traveling, you know what I mean, to try to get some type of ritual done on somebody. But who they're trying to get the rituals on is, yeah, somebody that's of high honor out here. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could be in the military. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could be traveling to see somebody that's in the military. October the 25th could be significant. Somebody's birthday could be October the 25th. Or something significant could take place, by October the 25th. Mm-hmm. The year of 2025 could be significant. But somebody, yeah, somebody is not of high honor. Somebody, yeah, could be walking around, you know what I mean, thinking that they're of high honor. This is like, like somebody or some people walking around hollering about, yeah, God don't play about me. My spiritual team don't play about me. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, they don't know if, yeah. Let me leave that there. Mm-hmm. But there are some people that, yeah, they spread some type of false information. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, forged somebody's signature on something out here. The year of 2010 could be significant. So something about the year of 2010. Something definitely, yeah, could have happened, like years ago. And there could be people that could be receiving karma for it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a mature woman. So there could be a mature woman, that could be, like receiving some type of karma. That could be one of those people that, yeah, they ain't laughing no more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this mature woman card is number 6. So something about, yeah, the past. Mm-hmm. But going back to angel number 424, yeah, let go of the past, you know. There could be some people that want to keep bringing up the past, or they want to keep harping on the past. Whoever, you know, this message is for, yeah, let go of it, you know. Regardless of what these people do, yeah, let go of it. When it comes, you know, to, yeah, you know, like, yeah, like people, you know, wanting, you know, like you to go back and forth, you know, about the past, yeah, don't do it. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a Cancer or a Leo, Cancer, Leo, cusper. This could be somebody's mama, somebody's aunt, somebody's sister. Yeah, it's feminine energies out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody kept it 100 out here. So somebody told some type of truth. And then we got real love. So there could be some people, you know, that, yeah, could have been trying to block somebody, you know what I mean, from, yeah, getting some type of real love. But with the manifestation, karma, real love, somebody's manifesting real love. It was already written. Or somebody has already manifested it, you know. Yeah, June the 10th could be significant. June the 15th. So something could take place by June the 15th. June the 15th is in 2 days. So we did the 10 days card came out. So something about, yeah, like something happening, yeah, within the next 10 days. The year of 2015 could be significant. We got, yeah, family. So somebody's family, you know, could be, you know, like awakening to some stuff out here. I feel like there's a whole lot of people that could be awakening to who somebody is, you know? It was already something, yeah, something is in writing out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, they're going to receive some type of communication. And then we got a mature man. So we got a mature woman and a mature man. So that's a match. So that could be, you know, yeah, the spiritual allies that I'm picking up on. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be awakening, you know what I mean, to the fact of, yeah, like some people, you know, yeah, they lied to them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Or, yeah, somebody lied to a lot of people. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be causing, you know, yeah, like somebody or some people to, yeah, like awaken, spiritually awaken. Ooh. Yep. One door possibly, yeah, has closed. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be another door, you know, that has closed. But yeah, the door, you know, that the Most High God opens, yeah, like nobody can close it. You know what I mean? So yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that there are opportunities that are waiting for them. So somebody, you know, could have, you know, like, yeah, a decision to make when it comes to these opportunities, you know, that are waiting for them. There are some people that don't like the fact, you know, that, yeah, like some opportunities are waiting for somebody. It could be, yeah, whoever these people are, you know, yeah, they got in the middle of something, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, it caused, you know, like a door to close. But I really feel like that, yeah, the door was supposed to be closed, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it could have benefited somebody. So, whoever these people are that got in the middle of something, you know, it could have, yeah, it could have really, they could have made something go in somebody's favor and they don't even know it. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could want to put them paws on somebody. It could be because, yeah, they some type of unsettled times. I feel like like somebody's plan, you know, was unsuccessful. We got July. So something about, yeah, July could be significant. I feel like, you know, whatever these opportunities that are waiting for somebody, I feel like somebody needs to, yeah, start planning right now. Because something definitely, yeah, it's going to take place by July. something is already, yeah, been set in stone. Something is already in writing. So something about, yeah, like a contract. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. There's a sincere wish that definitely, yeah, will be granted. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This gives me, yeah, you reap what you sow. It's a needle and some thread. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there are some people that definitely, yeah, could be reaping what they, have sown. But whoever, this message is for, you could be too as well, But it could be, yeah, in a good way for you. Yeah, continue to keep your life in balance. Yeah, the scales are balancing out on somebody's behalf. Heavy Libra. So you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or there's a Libra involved. And then we got an older man. Somebody, could be have some type of dealings or some type of relationship with an older man. Somebody done opened some type of door out here. I feel like that whoever this is that opens this door, they weren't supposed to open this door, It's just like, yeah, people opening up Pandora's box, you know what I mean? But they don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah, what happens, when you open up Pandora's box. I feel like that there is somebody or some people that done opened, like trying to close a door for somebody. They opened up, like a door. This is like, yeah, opened up a can of karma, you know what I mean? Opened up a can of problems, yeah, opening up Pandora's box. So, yeah, there's some people that are going through unsettled times. Somebody could pass away. There is somebody, that, yeah, could pass away, and it's somebody, that people have leaned on. So there are some people that can no longer lean on whoever this person is because they passed away. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, going back, to people saying, yeah, my spiritual team don't play about me, and yeah, one of somebody's spiritual team members is like, yeah, we ain't got nothing for you. We try to, yeah, get you, to walk through your own door, but instead y'all want to play with somebody else's doorknob. Y'all want to keep opening and shutting somebody else's door. You know what I mean? Focuses on somebody else's door when we got a whole door over there waiting for you to walk through. So yeah. And I feel like somebody, is not scared to, like walk through the door that has been open to them. Yeah, somebody's not scared to take a leap of faith, and that's exactly what somebody, yeah, is being told to do. We have May, so something about May is significant. Something about last month. Whatever somebody, has been, yeah, like manifesting, you know what I mean, since May, it's going to come to fruition in July. So, yeah. Somebody, could have been trying to trick somebody, play on somebody's top in May. So whatever, yeah, they were trying to do, I feel like that they're going to be, yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like karma, is, yeah, at somebody or some people's doorsteps while somebody, yeah, is climbing the ladder to success. So when it comes, yeah, to like somebody's, like success, career, job, whatever somebody does in their life, you know what I mean? When it comes, like to, yeah, like their productivity, I feel like that, yeah, like something is going to take off in July. There will be a sincere wish that will be granted. Yeah. Somebody is the star of their show. Somebody, yeah, somebody's healing, Somebody definitely, yeah, could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart, or there's Aquarius involved. Somebody, could be well known. Something about, yeah, a rising star. But somebody, could just be, yeah, like leveling up, in their life, but not just, yeah, like financially, this could be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, yeah, because somebody's done a lot of healing out here. Yeah, and somebody needs to know that they're guaranteed success in every aspect of their life. And I feel like that, yeah, there's people that are about to have to watch it take place. Yeah. Somebody is about to, yeah, V is for victory. Somebody's first letter, last name can start with a V. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive a victory in some endeavor. Yep. We got a stork. So somebody, you could find out that somebody's pregnant. So somebody, could find out some news of a birth. Or, yeah, somebody, is birthing, like, some type of new business opportunity, some type of new venture. I feel like that there is somebody, that, yeah, like, they're pregnant. That's the, yeah, somebody could have multiple people pregnant, you know what I mean? So yeah, that will be wiping some smiles off some people's faces. It's just like, yeah, like people, yeah, mad at somebody because somebody, has made the choices and the decisions that they made. You know what I mean? So these people feel left behind. These people feel abandoned, or, however they feel. Yeah, it's because they're going through unsettling times, but nobody told them to put themselves in the position to go through these unsettling times. Somebody didn't plan for something. Somebody didn't plan to have a baby. Somebody didn't, you know what I mean? Whatever, yeah. Like, yeah, I feel like somebody's plan failed. You know what I mean? There could be a plan B that failed. You know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, they didn't want a kid, but they, and they try to, stop it from taking place. And yeah, it didn't work. Uh huh. But I feel like, yeah, somebody's plan A could have failed. Somebody's plan B could have failed. Now they're, yeah, trying to, go towards plan C. But either way it goes, I feel like by now they should realize that, yeah, it's not working. Whatever they're trying to do is not working. Mm-hmm. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that they do have protection from a powerful friend. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. So with that being said, going back to, yeah, spiritual ally, whether it be a physical person or a spiritual person, or yeah, or you know what I mean, or a passed over person, or yeah, a little bit of both. Mm-hmm. Yep. Something has already been written out here. Yeah. Somebody could be, yeah, about to like have a new job or a new career, or somebody has already started a new job or entered into some type of new career, and yeah, it's about to get real good for somebody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got a younger man. Somebody could have some type of dealings or relationships with a younger man. And a younger woman at the bottom of the deck. Something about somebody's PIN number. Something about, yeah, somebody pinning some comments. So something about social media is significant. But something about, yeah, some people in need of some type of help, some type of assistance, some type of guidance. But going back, to, yeah, somebody, has a responsibility to be the diplomat. Because remember, that's what the angel number 424 said. A diplomat is an official representative appointed by a state or organization to conduct negotiations, build relationships, and manage communications with foreign governments or international bodies. So, somebody, could be some type of representative. I don't know. I feel like somebody, yeah, one is a great representation of themselves, but somebody, could be like a representative of something. But it's also giving me too. Y'all know how I always say people send in their representatives. You know what I mean? Instead of just coming in, yeah, as the authentic, their authentic self. Something about, yeah, people being fake. Uh-huh. But something about, yeah, a new job or a career. So I don't know. Somebody needs to get ready. It says they work to protect their country's interests, promote trade, facilitate treaties, and assist citizens traveling or living abroad. So we did see, the travel card, and we did see the high honor card. Somebody, could work with the military, be in the military, no longer in the military. Something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, something about that is significant. Serving as the official face of their home country or to the host nation. Drafting and facilitating strategic agreements, treaties, and alliances. Assisting citizens who have lost passports, fallen ill, been arrested, or need emergency evacuation during a crisis. Reporting back on local political, economic, and social developments. Somebody, could be an ambassador. Somebody could be a consul. Somebody could be a foreign service officer. Something about that is significant. Economic management, public diplomacy. A distant friend is thinking of you. I don't know. There could be somebody, you know what I mean, that somebody, hasn't communicated with, you know what I mean? It could be years, you know? This is somebody that somebody, could have known, you know what I mean? When they, were in the military, or when they, lived in a different city, state, or country, when somebody was in college, whatever have you, you know what I mean? They could be thinking about somebody, but it could be like, yeah, they would be a good fit for this position. Whatever's about to take place, I feel like somebody needs to know, that, yeah, this is, y'all know the card and the angel numbers and the message of the universe deck, it's not mere coincidence, it's a gift from fate. Yeah, this is literally, yeah, a gift from fate. This is a gift from the Most High God. But I feel like it's because somebody, has been a gift to somebody or some people, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, they haven't, done everything right, you know what I mean? But they tried to do the right things, like throughout their life thus far. Ooh-wee. I feel like whatever's about to take place, yeah, it's going to have people, like talking about it, for a very long time, So just be aware, of, yeah, those people that I was picking up on, wanting to, yeah, get in somebody's head, or, want to, like try to trick somebody, manipulate somebody. I feel like that, yeah, these people, when it comes to whoever, this message is for, yeah, those days are over. We got gift and concern. So somebody definitely is about to receive a gift. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, there's people that are concerned about somebody receiving this gift. But we just talked about, yeah, a gift of fate. But somebody definitely, yeah, is a very gifted person. And yeah, it has people concerned out here. There could be somebody, that, yeah, like they could have the gift that keeps on giving. And so, yeah, they could be concerned. So, they should be. Yeah, we got the privileged lady. So, people definitely, yeah, could be talking. And I feel like, or they're about to be talking. But this privileged lady is giving me, yeah, like Capricorn energy. So you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart. There's a Capricorn involved. But there could be somebody, that thinks that, like they're entitled to something out here. Because this card always gives me entitlement. So somebody thinks that they're entitled to something that they're not. Somebody knows that they weren't entitled to something, and they still signed their name on something. So yeah, somebody could find themselves locked up. Or it could be multiple people. Yeah, locked up for, yeah, signing their name on something, and it has something to do, yeah, with some great fortune. Signing somebody's name on something. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's about to be put on a pedestal out here, because that's also too what this privileged lady card gives me too, you know what I mean? Yep. Yeah, somebody knows that their future is over. The Distant Horizons card came out. So yeah, there's people that know that their future is over. But yeah, they manifested this. Somebody manifested poverty out here. Possibly trying to cause somebody poverty. Yeah. But somebody, yeah. But whoever these people are, they could be realizing that somebody is of high honor. So, you know what I mean? So whatever's going on, yeah, I feel like people are starting to realize that, yeah, like somebody is on a pedestal, you know what I mean? Like God, has created this pedestal, for somebody, and somebody, yeah, is standing on it. Yeah, it's your crown, wear it proudly. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their spiritual team is on the front lines. Yeah. I don't know, somebody, has, like a family member, that, yeah, like is at war right now. Somebody, could receive a letter, you know what I mean? Or some type of communication. But it's also giving me too, yeah, somebody receiving a lot of communication, yeah, from their spiritual team. Somebody definitely needs to know that their spiritual team is fighting on their behalf. Yeah. But somebody, yeah, somebody's future is over out here. And somebody is manifesting, yeah, some good stuff. You could be seeing the angel number 777. This sudden wealth card is the number 1. A number 11. Yeah, you are the one. Angel number 424. Yeah, you are the one. Yeah, the Most High God chose somebody, yeah, for whatever mission that they're on. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what God has for you is for you. And whatever's about to take place, it is for you. Yeah. You could be seeing, 1211 a lot. You could be seeing 311, 211, 611. But y'all know when those 11 angel numbers come out, y'all know somebody's spiritual team is around. Yeah, somebody manifested this win. Yep, but be aware of whoever this false person or false people are. You could be seeing the angel number 811. But yeah, it was already written. You know what I mean? Yeah, this false person always gives me Judas. Yeah, it was already written. You know what I mean? Prophecy was already written. Yeah, and you know what I mean? Yeah, every prophecy that has already been written, yeah, it has to be fulfilled. There could be another prophecy that could be being fulfilled out here. Somebody, yeah, a part of, somebody's mission is, to fulfill some type of prophecy out here. But yeah, Judas is in the midst. Yeah. Judas is in the midst. Somebody, they think that they're entitled, you know what I mean, to, somebody's crown, or they're entitled, to somebody's throne. It's just like somebody, handing somebody the crown, you know what I mean, getting up, and you know what I mean, and telling somebody, have a seat. Because, you can put the crown on, but, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So whoever this is, they want the crown, but they can't take what, you know what I mean, they can't take what, comes with wearing the crown, or they can't take what comes with sitting in the throne, So, they're already defeated. It's just like somebody like, you want my spot? Okay, here you go. You can have it. And then, like somebody fails miserably, you know what I mean? They can't take the heat, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's too hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like somebody, like, I took your job, or I took your lover, you know what I mean? But it wasn't somebody's job anyway, you know what I mean? Somebody, they was just there, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, they thought, you know what I mean, that, that was their job. Or, somebody thought that, it was their lover, but it wasn't. This is like somebody, realizing, that, somebody wasn't their twin flame. So with that being said, you didn't take nothing. Whoever this is, Because what God has for you is for you. What God has for them is for them. Yeah, somebody wants to take everything that somebody has, but it's kind of like, it's not for them. So even if somebody, was, to take their crown off and hand it to somebody, when they put it on their head, they start, shriveling up, you know what I mean? Stuff starts to happen, they come down, they fall ill, you know what I mean? Or, stuff starts to happen. So, somebody definitely, somebody has some type of expectations out here. Somebody, was expecting some stuff to happen by now. Somebody definitely, was expecting, like some type of false narrative, or, you know what I mean, or whatever they were doing, to, have affected somebody, or, this is like, like somebody knowing that they, did some backhanded stuff behind the scenes, and, they've been expecting for somebody to reach out. They've been expecting for somebody to say something. Somebody's also, the police out here. Somebody's a snitch. Somebody's a tattletale. Somebody's a rat. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware of whoever that is. But I feel like that's one of them that ain't laughing no more. It's like people, finding out, that who the tattletale is at work. You know what I mean? Who the tattletale is in their family. Who run back. The bone collector. Yep. So regardless of what's going on, just know that they're in your rear view. You're in the fast lane, and there's an ultimate change that's about to take place. And whoever it is, that doesn't believe in themselves, oh well, sucks to be them. They're stuck and they're out of luck. These are people that didn't want somebody to believe in themselves. These are people, they wanted somebody to fail. These are people that, when somebody was down, they could have kicked somebody while they were down. But somebody, they didn't stay down. They got up. Yep. So, somebody definitely, could receive an email out here. So, that's that communication that I was picking up. Yep. There could be some type of, like some type of uninvited energy that could be lurking. Somebody, could receive some type of email, and it could be from, like somebody, you know what I mean? It's giving me somebody, that, somebody doesn't communicate with. Or it could be, somebody, that, ran back and told some stuff to some people. But I really feel like when it comes to, like somebody receiving an email, they're about to, receive some type of communication about what somebody, or some people have been doing, behind the scenes. Yeah, because there definitely, has some people that has been gathering information about somebody. There is some type of uninvited energy that's been, lurking, trying to gather information about somebody. But it goes back to, somebody being used as a flying monkey. But the same person, going back to, somebody got their priorities all messed up. This person that's gathering information about somebody, they don't believe in themselves. So they could be trying to, gather information about somebody, siphon off of somebody's energy, whatever they're trying to do, because they don't believe in themselves, because they're stuck and they're out of luck. It's also giving me too, because somebody is stuck and out of luck, they feel like the gathering information on somebody, is going to help them, to, get unstuck and, bring them some type of good luck. No. Whoever this is, they're manifesting, like some type of bad changes to take place. They're manifesting some bad stuff. It's like, like somebody needs to go pay attention to, their priorities, get their priorities in order, instead of, being all up in somebody's energy. And so I feel like because, somebody, continues, to gather information about somebody, continues to uninvite their little dirty energy, you know what I mean? It's giving me, bad stuff keep happening. So, somebody, could realize that, everything that they have been doing, was a bad idea. We got the father of somebody's child or children. So, the father of somebody's child or children could be involved. Or, somebody, they want to fight over, like the father of somebody's child or children. I don't know. Somebody, could receive an email from the father of somebody's child or children. Somebody, could be gathering information about somebody, they could be, like trying to figure out who the father of somebody's child or children is or whatever have you. But whatever they're doing, it's a bad idea. I don't know. The father of somebody's child or children, could be trying to gather information about somebody. But, I mean, at the end of the day, whoever these people are, one, they're in your rear view and you're in the fast lane. So this is like going back to the beginning, people, bringing up the past. Like, who cares? Who really cares about the past? These people, because they're stuck and out of luck. These people that, run from the truth. There are some people that have been running from the truth. They can no longer run from the truth. Somebody's been gathering information about somebody because they just don't want to believe that somebody has changed. They just don't want to believe, that somebody, is who they say that they are. They just don't want to believe, that somebody's operating in a new version of themselves. Well, they know because, the old tactics, that they're trying to use, it doesn't work on the new version of somebody. And somebody definitely is about to, spiritually level up. The more, the people, want to gather information about somebody, uninvite their little dirty energy to lurk, the more that somebody levels up. The more that people try to cause somebody to struggle, the more the people, kick somebody while they're down, the more, it makes somebody want to get up, you know what I mean? And go even bigger, go even harder, The struggles you went through, made you wiser and stronger. Somebody should have known that time is precious. Somebody should have used it wisely, but they didn't. Somebody's steadily gathering information about somebody. Somebody's steadily, trying to bring up the past or trying to use the past against somebody. This is like somebody, being with the father of somebody's child or children, sleeping with the father of somebody's child or children to try to make somebody mad. And that's just the father of somebody's child or children. You know what I mean? So, like, why would somebody get mad, It's giving me, like somebody, they want, somebody to be stuck so bad. They want somebody, to be in the energy that they're in so bad. But every time they uninvite, their little dirty energy, to lurk, gather information about somebody, the only thing that they keep seeing is somebody, elevating. Somebody, has been separated from some people to, elevate. And so, going back to obedience, you know what I mean? When somebody was told, you got to separate from these people in order for you to elevate. Somebody remembers what God, said. So, somebody is not reattaching, cords that have been cut. You know what I mean? Somebody, And it's giving me, like somebody's a natural cord cutter. So it's giving me, like somebody don't have a problem with cutting cords. So when the Most High God told somebody, it's time to separate, to elevate, somebody was like, all right, no problem. You know what I mean? And I feel like that there are people that don't like the fact, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like somebody's a natural cord cutter, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like when somebody decides not to give a freak, that's exactly what somebody does, not give a freak, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, loves from a distance, cares from a distance, you know? But the fact of the matter is, yeah, there are some people that need some type of help, some type of assistance. They've been running from the truth. But I feel like when somebody try to offer these people some type of assistance, you know what I mean, some type of, you know what I mean, some type of advice, yeah. Instead of them, you know, yeah, taking the assistance or the advice, you know what I mean, yeah, I feel like that they went against somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, they took the energy, you know what I mean, that somebody poured into them and took it to other people. But it's also giving me too, yeah, all these people are being drained. Whoever keeps uninviting their energy into somebody's energy, yeah, they're being drained. So yeah, again, they're doing you a favor. We got a jealous sibling, so somebody's jealous sibling is involved. Somebody's jealous sibling, you know, could be gathering information about somebody, or yeah, somebody's jealous sibling, you know, yeah, because they're jealous of somebody, you know, yeah, that could be the bone collector, you know, so yeah, they are around somebody just to get information, you know, and then they take it to other people. Yeah, whoever this is, they're a master of manipulation. So yeah, somebody that manipulated people. And I feel like people are realizing that this person ain't nothing but, yeah, a master of manipulation, while somebody's a master manifester out here. And that's a big difference. Yeah, whoever this master of manipulation is, yeah, they don't believe in themselves. They're stuck and they're out of luck. Yeah. Somebody definitely is realizing that, yeah, their master of manipulation days are over. You know what I mean? We got Gemini season. So, yeah, this is going on now. So somebody definitely, yeah, they're going to receive an email soon. Yeah. The game is over. So, yeah. Whatever game, you know what I mean, that, yeah, people were playing, yeah, it's over. So, I feel like when it comes going back to the beginning, somebody needing to stay neutral. It's something about, yeah, like, whatever's going on behind the scenes, yeah, it's going to be revealed. Or somebody, you know, is about to ask somebody for some type of advice. And I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, needs to stay neutral. You know what I mean? If somebody be like, well, what do you think I should do? I don't know. What should you do? You know what I mean? Because, the last time I checked, somebody already could have tried to gave somebody some good advice. And they looked at somebody like, oh, you just trying to destroy me. Or you just want my relationship to fail. Oh, you just don't want me to have that job. And somebody, you know, yeah, kept it real with them. You know? But yeah, somebody's not the type of person, you know, that tells people what they want to hear versus whoever this is. Yeah, somebody tells it like it is. You know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, speaks truth, stands on truth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they have a very distorted view of life. Yeah, they're lost. Yeah, they lost in the sauce, and yeah, they can't catch up. So don't worry about it. But whoever this is that, yeah, is gathering information about somebody, yeah, they have a very distorted view of life. Yeah, their priorities is all messed up. So with that being said, I feel like, yeah, somebody's life is about to get even harder. You know what I mean? They made their life hard by, yeah, uninviting their energy, you know what I mean? Or inviting their energy, you know what I mean, to lurk, to gather information about somebody, you know, to, yeah, ha somebody. Ooh, I got you. You know what I mean? Yeah. We have Aquarius, Leo, Aries. So you could be an Aquarius, a Leo, or Aries, or yeah, these signs are involved. Yeah, these are yeah, lost people. You know what I mean? Yeah, it gives me the lost children of Israel. You know what I mean? So yeah, with that being said, yeah, they didn't cross over. You know what I mean? When Moses went to save them, they didn't cross over. Yeah, you led these horses to the water and they didn't drink. So guess what? Oh well, sucks to be them. But somebody definitely needs to be aware, because yeah, whoever this uninvited energy is, it's lurking. It's definitely toxic energy. Yeah, it wants to come towards somebody. So yeah, be aware. Or it's multiple people. I feel like that there are some people that, yeah, they're awakening to the fact that they were manipulated out here, but they're still in toxic energy. So it really don't matter. They ain't woke up and smelled the coffee yet. So yeah. They could want to come towards somebody. They could be angry and pissed. It could be because, yeah, their game is over. They can no longer manipulate, yeah, people done found out who they are, or, you know what I mean, yeah, their tactic is no longer working, or whatever have you, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoever this is, yeah, they have no boundaries. So with that being said, yeah, because somebody don't have no boundaries, or because, yeah, somebody's little plan failed, yeah, now stuff is out of control. Somebody's life is out of control, or people's lives are out of control. But this is like somebody telling somebody, like, you need to put up boundaries. You need to, yeah, stop allowing these people in your energy, or you need to stop doing this. You know what I mean? And people, could have been like, oh, they're trying to tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. I feel like when it comes to some of these people, yeah, it's not, what somebody says. It could be somebody's delivery. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but whoever these people are, yeah, they've been sending distractions. And they actually thought that somebody didn't have any boundaries. They thought that, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like them sending distractions would cause, yeah, somebody to get out of control. Or be aware of, yeah, these people, yeah, because their life is out of control, yeah, they want somebody else's life to be out of control. There's somebody that's gathering information about somebody to see how they can, what distractions they can use to send, somebody's way. But either way it goes, yeah, whoever this is that's doing this, yeah, bad idea. Bad idea the first time, the second time, the third time. Mm-hmm. And they possibly already, yeah, could realize, you know what I mean, that, yeah, whatever they have been doing, yeah, is a bad idea, because, yeah, there's somebody or some people that are in a panic. Whoever this toxic energy is that wants to come towards somebody, they could be in a panic. Mm-hmm. This is also giving me too, yeah, like the same person that was like, aha, I stole your man, aha, I stole your girl. Yeah, they want to come towards somebody. So this is like somebody, yeah, thinking that they stole somebody's man or woman, and yeah, it wasn't somebody's man or woman to begin with, somebody could have just been, yeah, there for a good time, not a long time, or whatever have you, and yeah, like, so they think that they stole somebody's man or woman, and then, yeah, they find themselves, in a sticky situation. They find themselves, in a situation, that they weren't expecting, They were expecting, somebody to treat them a certain type of way. It could be, that they watched the person, that they so-called stole from somebody treat somebody a certain type of way. And so they thought, oh, going back to the privileged lady, oh, well, they're going to treat me like the privileged lady. They're going to put me on a pedestal. And, and so, yeah, I'm going to take their man, I'm going to take their woman. And, yeah, as soon as they, take somebody's man or woman, yeah, they're treated like a doormat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now they don't know what to do. Now they want to give them back. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, somebody don't want them, because, yeah, it wasn't somebody's man or woman in the first place. Like, are you dumb? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, somebody, could be coming towards somebody in a panic, because, yeah, they need some help. The game is over. Somebody's angry and pissed out here. So, yeah. So somebody's being told to trust your intuition when it comes to helping people. So going back to, yeah, it's a man and a woman that need some help. Mm-hmm. People are awakening to, yeah, what's some, the wisdom and knowledge that somebody, yeah, that's within somebody. Yeah, these are the swine. Yeah. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You've already, led the horse to water. They looked at the water like, what is this? Yeah, very distorted view of life. They're lost. They thought that somebody was gonna scoop the water, you know what I mean, and yeah, hold it in the palm of their hand, yeah, to until they drunk. No, what part of the game is that? Somebody then led you 2 hours, you know what I mean, to the water, and you standing there looking at the water like, what am I supposed to do? So what you think the person that led you to the water is supposed to do? Definitely not stand there. Mm-hmm. So yeah. When it comes, to, yeah, whoever this is, it's not you, it's them. So, with that being said, yeah, they're manifesting, yeah, whatever's going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're causing whatever this is to happen. But I'm also picking up, too, yeah, whatever they're doing to somebody, it's causing somebody to level up. Uh-huh. Yeah. Somebody gathering information about somebody, yeah, it's causing them, to, yeah, go insane, or it's causing them to feel some type of way, yeah, them keep inviting their uninvited energy, to lurk, yeah, it's causing, yeah, stuff to happen, like in their lives. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to do some type of death magic. Mm-hmm. Now somebody's in a panic. Mm-hmm. whatever somebody, has said, going back to, somebody, saying some false stuff, it's about to be put to rest. I don't know. There could be somebody that could be about to be put to rest. Yeah. But yeah, it's not you, it's them. So yeah, somebody, wanted somebody's crown. They wanted somebody's throne. They wanted somebody's man or woman. Yeah, what God has for you is for you. So yeah, whatever they thought that they took, it wasn't for you anyway. They can have it. That's why they in a panic. You know what I mean? That's why, they over there, angry and pissed. You know what I mean? That's why they over there, stuck and out of luck. That's why they don't believe in themselves, because they're too busy trying to wear other people's crowns, Yeah. And whoever this is, had been gathering information about somebody, who, whatever they've been doing, their free will has been denied. And somebody definitely, could have been trying to, get somebody, to, like give away their free will, or, you know what I mean? They wanted somebody to give their power away. Ooh, somebody, they don't, whoever these people are, they don't know who you are. I don't care who these people are. They don't know who you are. Because whoever these people are, I say it all the time, God knows our hearts. I feel like whoever this message is for, you could see through these people. Like you could see the hearts of these people. And I feel like that, like these people, you already knew from the jump. You know what I mean? Yeah, you already pointed the Judas out. You already pointed the wolf in sheep clothing out. You know what I mean? And so, I feel like when you done that, that was a part of, the mission. So that's when, the Most High God said, well done, thy good and thy faithful servant. You know what I mean? Yeah, you were obedient. You know what I mean? And so, when you pointed out the Judas, the wolf in sheep clothing, that's when, you separated yourself. And so, you're elevating. But that's exactly what the Most High God wanted you to do, And it's also, it's also proof that you have created some type of ultimate change, and you're continuing to do so. It's proof, you know what I mean, that, like your transformation is real. Ain't nothing fake about it. Yeah. Whoever these people are, they want you to be heartbroken. Oh, sucks to be them. Yep. So when it comes to, you not playing these people games, you not being manipulated, even though you know who the Judas is, who the wolf in sheep clothing is, who the fake asses are, you didn't, retaliate, you know what I mean? When you found out people were gathering information about you, you know what I mean? You didn't go and try to gather information about them, you know what I mean? To, use it against them. Because you didn't do what they wanted you to do, now they're obsessed. You could be a feminine energy, and it's another feminine, and it's a feminine energy that could be obsessed with you. It could be multiple people that could be obsessed with you. You didn't enter into some type of fake relationship, you know what I mean? Now somebody's obsessed, you know what I mean? You didn't, but somebody definitely entered into some type of fake relationship, or somebody, they just get into relationships, to benefit. But somebody, somebody's jealous. Somebody's sibling is jealous because they're in a fake relationship. Or this is like, like somebody, running from the truth. So they think that their relationship is real, you know what I mean? But it's fake. Yeah. You're very skilled at reading others, you know what I mean? So yeah. I feel like that these people, going back to, they don't know you. And now they're having to face themselves because, they don't know you. So they didn't know, you know what I mean, that you were a mirror. They didn't know that you were a reflection. They didn't know. They know now. So we got written communication. So somebody definitely could receive some type of written communication out here. We got tax evasion. So somebody, could receive some type of written communication, and it has something to do with tax evasion. Somebody's in a panic, and it has something to do, with them, with tax evasion out here. But something about, people, signing somebody's name on some documents. There's a corrupt law official that's, that's in a panic. So for somebody, whatever, has been going on, it was hidden for somebody's protection. So with that being said, yeah, it could be, yeah, somebody, had to do a lot of healing, you know what I mean? Somebody, had to do a lot of introspection before, yeah, it was revealed to somebody. Because I feel like if it was revealed before somebody, did the healing and the introspection, you know what I mean? Yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, would have spazzed out. Somebody would have did exactly what these people wanted somebody to do. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We got hidden family secrets as well. So there could be some family secrets, you know what I mean, that was hidden from somebody for somebody's protection. But be aware of somebody trying to say, oh, we hid it from you for your protection. Nah. No, something about, yeah, family incest. So I don't know. Somebody could find out about some family incest. Something about, yeah, the father of somebody's child or children. Mm-hmm. Mm. You could be seeing the angel number 555. Yeah, there's a big change that definitely is about to take place. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The Most High God definitely is determined to make it right for somebody. So yeah, whatever has been going on is being made fair for somebody. But there could be somebody, you know what I mean, that could be determined to make it right. Somebody's free will has been denied. So yeah, somebody doesn't have a choice but to make something right out here. Mm-hmm. Yep. So somebody's just being told, yeah, to trust your knowing. So yeah, continue, to trust your intuition. Yeah, trust what you already know to be true. Mm-hmm. Remember, yeah, what God told you. Mm-hmm. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, they were trying to do some type of love spell out here on somebody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it backfired. Mm-hmm. Yep. It could be the person that's in love but they're in denial. Or yeah, it backfired and now somebody's in love with somebody. Yeah, somebody's in love with somebody, they're obsessed with somebody. But just be aware of somebody, wanting some type of advice or wanting to hear what somebody has to say. It goes back to, somebody being told to trust, trust their intuition when it comes to helping other people. Because it's giving me, people want to put somebody in the middle of something, or people want, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a part of, them sending distractions, or it's a part of them trying to, cause some type of distractions out here. Mm-hmm. It's people that, unheard and undervalued somebody. So, it's the people, it's the swine. It's the horses that somebody has already led to the water and they didn't drink. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely realized that they unheard and undervalued somebody out here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is the one, sold their birthright or gave away their birthright. Remember the message yesterday? Yeah, somebody in this situation. Uh-huh. There's also somebody that, they're not playing with a full deck. So, trust your intuition. Mm-hmm. I'm picking up on, a fatal attraction energy, so be aware. Yeah. But there is somebody that, they're not playing with a full deck, but it goes back to somebody, oh, I took they man, or I took they woman, you know what I mean? And then, like they found out that the man or the woman that they so-called stole from somebody, ain't playing with a full deck, you know what I mean? They got issues, they got, Uh-huh. And somebody, when they, took whatever it is that they thought belonged to somebody, they was laughing, you know what I mean? They was ha-haing. Mm-hmm. They were expecting somebody to clap back. They were expecting somebody to verbal retaliate, and somebody didn't do it. Mm-hmm. I'm also picking up too that whatever else that somebody or some people were doing, they were expecting somebody, to retaliate. They were expecting somebody, to say something, reach out. Somebody didn't do it. Because somebody's on the pathway to healing and growth. That's what somebody's focused on. And the fact of the matter is, somebody knows that, they were separated to elevate. And that's what somebody, is continuing to focus on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, we got divine feminine. So yeah, you could be a divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. There definitely is somebody or some people that were running from the truth about a divine feminine. But at the same time, these could be the same people that, yeah, they wanted somebody to be heartbroken. Yeah, they want to make somebody codependent on them. This could be, yeah, some stuff that happened in the past. I feel like that, yeah, people could be getting karma for it now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And somebody knows that, yeah, a bond has been broken out here. So when it comes to, yeah, like a jealous sibling, yeah, there definitely, yeah, has been a bond that has been broken. Yeah. Somebody's no longer trauma bonding with some people. Yeah. When it comes, to, yeah, uh the bond that has been broken, it's giving me, yeah. When somebody finds some stuff out, yeah, that's gonna seal, you know what I mean? Seal the deal, you know what I mean? Put the nail in the coffin. Because somebody, could have still been trying to hold on, you know what I mean, to, yeah, somebody, you know what I mean? It could be, like a family member, friend, or whatever. And I feel like that, yeah, once somebody finds out, yeah, what's been hidden from them, yeah, it's over. But the game is already over. Mm-hmm. But that's just gonna steal the deal. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been doing some type of meditation magic. Somebody, could have been trying to, yeah, MK Ultra somebody. Yeah, trying to mind control. Yeah, wanting to make somebody codependent on them. But I'm also picking up too that this could be somebody else's energy. So somebody, could have tried to tell, a sibling, you know what I mean? The same jealous sibling tried to give them some advice, you know what I mean? Yeah, this jealous sibling could have been one of those horses that somebody tried to lead to the water, you know what I mean? And they didn't drink. Mm-hmm. And it has something to do with their life. So somebody, could be in some type of fake relationship or some type of, you know what I mean? Some type of toxic relationship. And somebody could have told them, like, yeah, you know that they want to make you codependent on them, don't you? You know that they, yeah, trying to control, your life, Yeah, somebody didn't listen. Or it could be, yeah, the person, you know what I mean, that, I got your man, I got your woman. Mm-hmm. But whoever this is, yeah, they want to, like, they were trying to make somebody, like, codependent on them. Jokes on them. Mm-hmm. There's people that could have told somebody, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, don't deal with that divine feminine, that divine masculine, because they want to make you codependent on them, But this could be, yeah, like somebody's twin flame, because we talked about a twin flame. So, yeah, like when it comes to soulmates, yeah, they're there to, nurture, encourage, you know what I mean? That's what soulmates are. But twin flames, yeah, they basically come to create, you know what I mean? To, yeah, boost the other one to go through transformation, or boost each other, to, yeah, go through transformation, Uh-huh. So while these people, yeah, basically these people were trying to interfere, with somebody's transformation. They were trying to interfere, with, yeah, somebody awakening. It could be, yeah, like somebody's divine counterpart. And somebody, yeah, was trying to do some type of love spell. The fact of the matter is, there's somebody, that, yeah, was running their mouth trying to say that, yeah, a divine feminine or divine masculine put a love spell on somebody. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But it's giving me, yeah, people telling somebody, yeah, all these lies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody, could have been being told lies for the last 1 to 5 years. Yeah, some stuff has been taking place for the last 1 to 5 years. Yeah, these are people that, yeah, they want somebody to be confused about life. That ain't gonna happen. These are people that, yeah, definitely could have been determined to change somebody, or that's everything that, yeah, people were telling somebody. Uh-huh. While these people were trying to, yeah, destroy God's plan, or, you know what I mean, trying to stop what's meant, you know what I mean, to take place in somebody's life. Yeah, some hidden family secrets are being exposed. So something about, yeah, somebody's family. Uh-huh. Yeah, the same people that, yeah, have been gossiping, talking negatively about, you know what I mean, somebody, but also talking negatively about, yeah, the people that they sit around and talk negatively about you too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There definitely could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be facing 1 to 5 years. Going back, to, yeah, like somebody forging somebody's signature, or somebody, like signing somebody's name on a document. Mm-hmm. But, yep, when it comes, to, yeah, like somebody's lone wolf days, yeah, they're over. Mm-hmm. So going back to angel number 424, somebody could have been single for a long time. Somebody could have been single for the last 1 to 5 years. People definitely, they were speculating why somebody's single. Oh, they're not playing with a full deck. Oh, they're doing spell work. Oh, they're doing this. They're doing that. Nah, they're doing God's will the way that God, the way that they think that God sees fit. And it's one way that somebody's doing God's will, God's way is, to listening to divine guidance, being obedient, following the guidelines. We can't do everything right, but we can try to do, the right things. And that's what somebody, has been trying to do. Yeah. For the last 1 to 5 years, there's some people that, they've been wanting to control everything out here. Or the fact of the matter is, somebody, could be realizing that, the people, that they were listening to, that they were around, that they, loved the most or whatever have you, was just trying to control them and everything around them. Yep. But there is somebody, they were trying to manipulate their way to the top. They were trying to control the narrative to get their way. Yep. So there are some people that, they're awakening to the fact that, it's not you, it's them. So it could be, a karmic feminine that, is responsible for some stuff. Or it could be, multiple people. I don't know. But there is somebody that, they say that they want to bring some type of resolution to the conflict. But I'm also picking up too that there is somebody that they know that somebody like is a problem solver. They know that somebody's a go-to person. They know that somebody can help create some type of change. Now they want help, but when they had the help, they didn't take the help. This is like somebody handing somebody somebody says that they're hungry and they hand somebody a loaf of bread because maybe that's all that somebody got and they look at the loaf of bread and they smack it out of somebody's hand. You know what I mean? Well, was you really hungry? You know what I mean? Evidently you weren't that hungry. Or it gives me like ungrateful people. Ungrateful. So the great pretender can no longer pretend out here. Somebody wants to bring some type of resolution to the conflict because they can no longer pretend. They can no longer walk around, trying to hide. People know who they are now. Yep. Whoever this is, they feel overwhelmed by somebody's presence. It's a lot of people that feel overwhelmed by somebody's presence. So I feel like because somebody was overwhelmed by somebody's presence, they just, they talk negatively about somebody. But when it comes to, like you being in the presence of people, pay attention to the red flags because at the end of the day, I feel like you already know that there's people that feel overwhelmed by your presence. But that's why, you were, told to separate to elevate. These people can't take you. That's because they don't know you. And whoever these people are, they thought that they knew you, you know what I mean? They don't. That's why somebody, has been trying to gather information about somebody. And even if, they were asking people, well, what's going on with divine feminine, divine masculine? People could have told them anything and they believed it. People fell for it. That's the trick energy. That's the trick. People, basically tricked themselves. Or somebody tricked some people into believing some stuff. Or, somebody was tricked into believing some stuff that wasn't true. We got a Sagittarius, so you could be a Sagittarius and have Sagittarius in your chart. Or there's a Sagittarius involved. Heavy Sagittarius energy. There's a Sagittarius that can no longer, that has been pretending. They can no longer pretend. We got a Virgo. But whoever this is, they could be trying to, the toxic energy that wants to come towards somebody. Somebody's always prepared. Somebody stays ready so they don't have to get ready. So whoever this is that, wants to come towards somebody, somebody can see him a mile away. Because somebody believes the saying, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. These people have already showed somebody who they are. And so, somebody believes what they have been shown. What God has for you is for you. So when it comes, to whatever is not for somebody, the Most High God is gonna show somebody, it's not for them. You know what I mean? And whatever God has for somebody, somebody's gonna know it. But somebody has already been given tools. You know what I mean? To see stuff coming from a mile away. You know what I mean? Somebody has been given the tools. Somebody is skilled at reading others. Somebody has been given. Somebody's intuition. Is on. Somebody's third eye is open. But whoever this is, they could be trying to come towards somebody. They know you don't trust them. And these people, they know that somebody has been through a lot to get what they are. These are people that, in the process, yeah, of somebody, on their journey, yeah, these people have kicked somebody while they were down. So the same people that have, yeah, kicked somebody, while they were down, and somebody, has still gotten up, you know what I mean? And yeah, somebody's been through a lot to get where they are. Now people, yeah, now they need help. Now, yeah, they want to, bring resolution to the conflict. Now they want to, yeah, but it's because, yeah, they can no longer pretend, yeah, everybody knows, you know what I mean, exactly what they've been doing. Yeah, they're in a panic. There's also people that, yeah, they mad because, yeah, somebody has found their own voice and they can't stand it. So people, yeah, want to defame somebody's character because, yeah, somebody has found their own voice, you know what I mean? And they don't like it, you know what I mean? Yeah, because somebody stands on, yeah, somebody means what they say and say what they mean, Somebody stands up for themselves, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah. Yeah. And so there could be somebody that could be scared to speak up because they fear rejection. But guess what? They put themselves in the fear, you know what I mean, of rejection, you know what I mean? Yeah. They don't believe in themselves. So, yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? Whoever, this message is for, yeah, you don't need nobody to believe in you. You know what I mean? You believe in you. And you know that, yeah, your spiritual team believes in you. And you know that the Most High God believes in you. We know that from angel number 424. Yeah. Yep. Somebody, could be going through some type of financial hardship. So somebody, could be scared to speak up about this financial hardship because they fear rejection. But it's the people that kicked somebody while they were down. It's the people, that, yeah, it's the people, that, yeah, yeah, laughed at somebody when somebody, yeah, was going through a lot, you know what I mean? And now that somebody, was getting to where they are, yeah, now there's people, that, yeah, they need help. They want help. Now they want to drink the water. Somebody done already bought 10 horses to the water, and yeah, they done drunk them. They done drunk from, you know what I mean, the water. So, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they stuck and they out of luck. But I feel like when it comes to, yeah, like somebody being the diplomat or somebody, yeah, being, the voice of reason, it's giving me, yeah, like people going through financial hardship. Yeah, you don't have to give finances to them. Yeah, give them some wisdom, give them some knowledge. Yeah, give them some game. Because that's really what they mad about. They mad because somebody's up on game. They mad, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, like somebody, yeah, knows what they know. Somebody, yeah. Somebody ain't scared of change. Somebody, yeah, they don't fear taking leaps of faith. As a matter of fact, yeah, like somebody likes to take bounds of faith. You know what I mean? Yeah, because somebody knows, you know what I mean, that they have a spiritual team that's going to catch them because, yeah, like somebody has created an ultimate change in their life. So somebody, yeah, they try every day, you know what I mean? When they wake up, they're focused on, trying to do the right things, even though they can't do everything right. So, yeah, well done. But somebody, yeah, they could be, like going through some type of financial hardship because of some type of addictive behaviors. But these are people that, yeah, are quick to point out somebody's flaws. And then have the nerve, to, yeah, want to ask somebody, for some help. And again, these people are in your rear view. You're in the fast lane. So these people keep waving their arms and their legs. You know what I'm saying? Their not their legs, but their arms. Like, hey, we're back here. We're back here. Yeah, whoever these people are, they just want somebody, to, yeah, turn back around. You know what I mean? Keep moving forward. Somebody, could have a white-collar job, or somebody could be a white-collar worker. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody works with paper out here. So something about, yeah, some paperwork. Something about, yeah, somebody going through a financial hardship, you know what I mean? And they could have, yeah, forged somebody's signature on something. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, whoever these people are, that think that they're pretending, think that they got everything right, you know what I mean? They got it all under control. Yeah, somebody can see right through them, yeah. Not only can somebody see right through these people, but yeah, somebody is able to see beyond the veil. So yeah, what's going on behind the scenes? People, yeah, they could be mad because now they realize that, yeah, somebody can see what's going on beyond, behind the scenes. Or now people want to come towards somebody because, yeah, they done figured out that somebody, yeah, knows what's going on behind the scenes. So somebody don't need to be in the rooms that, these people are in to know what's going on. Yeah. So communication is definitely, yeah, coming your way. So I feel like somebody just needs to, get ready for this communication. It's from somebody or some people that repeatedly continue to enter into toxic cycles. But when somebody, yeah, was trying to, lead these people out of, yeah, repeating toxic cycles, yeah, they looked at somebody like, well, what am I supposed to do? When somebody, led the horse to the water. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if there are some people that, yeah, we're trying to cause somebody some type of financial hardship, yeah, somebody's about to receive some type of increase in their finances. Uh-huh. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, there's people, yeah, they've been gathering information about somebody, so they could have been getting yeah. We got tarot card readers. Somebody, could have went to a tarot card reader, or yeah, somebody, was getting readings, you know what I mean, and they could have found out some stuff about somebody through readings. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, yeah, with all the spiritual gifts, you know what I mean, that we done picked up on, yeah, these people got somebody confused. Somebody's not just a tarot card reader. Yeah, somebody's an energy reader. Somebody's an intuitive. Yeah, somebody can read people like a book. So yeah, that's picking, you know what I mean, reading energy. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There could be, yeah, like a tarot card reader, you know what I mean, that was trying to block somebody's intuition. People, yeah, been trying to block somebody's intuition. Now, you know what I mean, yeah, they need some help, but they fear rejection because they know that somebody knows that it's them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got physical jail or prison. So somebody, yeah, somebody, could be locked up. So somebody, could be communicating with somebody from jail or prison. Something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, signing some type of paperwork to get somebody locked up. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Somebody thought, that, yeah, like they were going to get some type of increase in their finances if somebody, yeah, was locked up, or somebody, was gone, like, yeah, like DEAD. Uh-huh. But be aware, yeah, somebody or some people, yeah, wanting to take somebody down memory lane. But it goes back to, to, yeah, yeah, well, the past is the past. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, somebody or some people, like trying to remind somebody, you know what I mean? Yeah, somebody ain't forgot, you know what I mean? Somebody ain't forgot where they come from. Somebody ain't forgot the past. Yeah, somebody's just not sitting in the past like these people. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be stuck and out of luck. Somebody wants to be free. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So somebody could be trying to communicate with somebody, and they could be trying to, yeah, explain, why they did what they did. Somebody, could try to say that addictions made them do it, jealousy made them do it, whatever that they did, yeah, that's what made them do it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Somebody, was trying to, yeah, they're going to try to use addictions or whatever, as an excuse as to why they were trying to stop somebody. Stop somebody from receiving communication. Stop somebody from receiving, whatever this is, that's about to take place. Stop somebody from receiving this increase in finances. Stops, yeah, like trying to block somebody's intuition. But yeah, nothing can stop you. Yeah, you're moving on up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got DEATF. I mean, well, deaf. Somebody could be deaf. Somebody wasn't listening. Yeah. But yeah. Something about somebody passing away. Somebody thought, you know what I mean, that yeah, somebody was going to pass away. That they thought that's how they were going to get some type of increase in their finances. Somebody is going to pass away though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when it comes, to yeah, because like death, you know what I mean, it can signify change, you know what I mean? So yeah, somebody, has put some stuff to rest. Somebody has put some stuff, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, has ended some stuff, you know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, has made some type of ultimate change. So yeah, somebody's being told congratulations because yeah, you passed the test. So whoever these people are, they could have been being used to test you to see, you know what I mean, if you're ready for the next level. Yep. 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 But I feel like that these people possibly didn't know that they were being tested. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were tricked. The devil is tricky. Yeah, they were tricked. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And you wasn't tricked. So yeah. Mm-hmm. The Most High God, yeah, could have allowed the devil, you know what I mean, to, yeah, test. Uh-huh. But you passed. Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's somebody or some people that could be trying to put on a brave face. Because, yeah, the mastermind behind the plan is about to be exposed. It could be, yeah, that whoever the mastermind is, you know what I mean, the mastermind of the plan, yeah, they could be about to communicate with somebody. It could be a karmic masculine, that masterminded the plan. There could be some type of communication that could be coming somebody's way. It could be from karmic masculine. This is the person that could be scared because, yeah, they fear rejection. But yeah, they're a karmic masculine. You're a divine being. This is somebody that, yeah, somebody, hasn't been in communication with. I don't know. Somebody, could find out that somebody, has passed away. So it goes back to somebody, yeah, something has been hidden from somebody for somebody's protection. So I don't know. Or somebody, again, is going to try to be like, I was trying to protect you. That's why, yeah, I hid it from you. We got a father, so I don't know. Somebody's father, yeah, could have passed away. Somebody masterminded a plan as far as to get some type of increase in their finances. And it didn't work. Now somebody wants to come in on bended knee and ask for forgiveness. It could be multiple people that could be coming in on bended knee asking for forgiveness because whatever plan that they had, it failed miserably. And somebody is going to pass away due to, yeah, their plan that failed miserably. Yeah, somebody's bitter family members are involved. It's a lot of communication that could be coming somebody's way for sure. Yeah. So somebody's just being told to, yeah, stay emotionally balanced because people are trying to get in somebody's head after somebody has already passed the test. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be realizing that, yeah, they were sleeping with the devil. Ooh, yeah. Somebody or some people were tricked. Somebody in this situation, yeah, like somebody's lover could have slept with somebody's father, or yeah. But yeah, congratulations, you passed the test, and yeah, there's no testimony without a test. So yeah, somebody's being told, to share their testimony. Yeah. Somebody's also being told to, yeah, pay attention to your dreams. So yeah, your dreams definitely, yeah, could be could be showing you some stuff out here. But it could be like a karmic masculine that has passed away, like a father that had passed away. So that could be the spiritual allies that I was picking up on. Or yeah. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that their silence is making some people nervous. And whatever somebody, is about to communicate, it's okay not to give a damn. Yep, it's okay not to give a damn. They didn't give a damn, when they were kicking you while you were down, you know what I mean? They didn't give a damn, when they were trying to ha-ha you. I stole your man. Ha-ha, I got your crown. I took your place or whatever have you. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of video proof of some wrongdoing out here. Somebody, could have masterminded the plan, you know what I mean, when it comes, to, yeah, like trying to get some type of video proof. But there is some video proof of somebody, doing some stuff. And that could be when somebody's like, oh, yeah, the addictions made me do it. It's like, let me stop. There's also some family members or yeah, some people, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like, they could be awakening to why, yeah, somebody's not communicating with them, why somebody's not communicating with some people. But there could be some type of video proof, you know what I mean, of wrongdoing. So then people are like, oh, so that's why. Yeah. But we got a passed over family member. So yeah, somebody masterminded the plan when it comes to, yeah, a passed over family member, or yeah, the DEATH of somebody. Something is, yeah, something about some video proof. Something was caught on video out here. But there's also, yeah, some communication that's coming somebody's way, and it is from a passed over family member. Yep. So this could be, yeah, some information that was hidden from somebody for somebody's protection. Yep. We got the angel number 411, so you could be seeing the angel number 411. Yeah, there's some information that's being brought to you by your spirit guides. So somebody's passed over father could be, you know, like somebody's spirit guide. Mm-hmm. Or yeah, passed over, you know, family members. It could even be, yeah, like a karmic masculine, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody made some type of false police report against somebody out here. Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, there's some video proof. So with that being said, if somebody, you know, yeah, try to make some type of false police report against somebody, yeah, there's video proof that what somebody said was false. That's why people are panicking. Yep. But whoever this is, they think somebody's door is a revolving door. So it's giving me, you know, yeah, or they thought. Mm-hmm. Somebody also thinks that, yeah, like whatever they're trying to use, whatever information that they're gathering, you know what I mean, or they have gathered, you know what I mean, yeah, it's going to get them through the door. No, it's not. Matter of fact, the door has been shut, locked, deadbolt. Yeah. When Most High God told somebody to separate to elevate, that's exactly, yeah, what was supposed to take place. And anybody that's trying to get through the door that has already been locked, shut, deadbolted, yeah, whoever's playing with the doorknob, yeah. Sucks to be them. Yeah. Yeah. There is somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, they try to twist somebody's words and now they have to eat theirs. So, yeah, people, you know, try to twist somebody's words to try to get all up in somebody's head, and now they have to eat theirs. Yeah. There's also somebody or some people that were pretending to be somebody. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have signed somebody's name on some paperwork. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, while these people, you know, yeah, are getting what they get, and who cares if they throw a fit, yeah, are attracting prosperity in your life. There's somebody, some people that, yeah, masterminded the plan to stop it. Yeah, they were trying to stop God's plan. Mm-hmm. Yep. And so whether these people know it or not, yeah, they aided and abetted in the crime, whether it be criminal or spiritual. They could have tried to, you know, yeah, set somebody up, you know what I mean, to look like, you know, that, yeah, somebody aided and abetted in the crimes that they committed, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's not you, it's them. So whoever these people are that, you know, yeah, have been pointing the finger, you know, yeah, like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation. If you would have just stood there while I, you know, until I got ready to drink the water, then I wouldn't be in this situation. Nah, it ain't how it work. Control freak, narcissist. Uh-huh. And the people, you know, yeah, were trying to, you know, yeah, say that somebody aided and abetted in a crime, or, you know, yeah, people, you know, yeah, making false police reports. Yeah, there's no evidence. Case has been closed. Uh-huh. And there's video proof of some type of truth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So some people are in trouble. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, there are some people, you know, that, yeah, they want help. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then yeah, somebody ain't playing with a full deck. You know what I mean? So yeah, take them to the, you know, to get some mental health help. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever they need help. Yeah, I don't feel like, yeah, don't give them no money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you were the voice of reason, then yeah, the reason why you're in these people's lives, you know what I mean? The reason why, yeah, you're put in these people's lives is to, yeah, help. So with that being said, yeah, ain't no finances got to do with it. Yeah, it's that wisdom and knowledge, you know what I mean, that you have been given, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, you being a leader, you know what I mean? So yeah, you even, you know, operating in that leader energy, yeah, it's supposed to be helping these people. Yeah, they've been running from the truth. They've been running from the truth. Yeah, like you were put in their lives to help them the whole time, and all they was looking for was finances, or all they was looking for is to mastermind plans to get increases in their finances. You know what I mean? All they were doing, yeah, was trying to, you know, plan and plot to destroy somebody. Yeah, they're nothing but fake asses. Yep. And somebody definitely, yeah, premeditated an assault, or something about, yeah, somebody premeditating assault out here. There's some type of video proof. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody, you know, yeah, they masterminded some type of plan to stop somebody from having real love, to stop somebody, you know, from, yeah, having a job, career, opportunity, a home, you know what I mean? To stop somebody, you know, yeah. Mm-hmm. But nothing can stop you but you. Mm-hmm. These are people that pretend to love and care. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, they did it for the for the love of money. There are some people that like they don't want somebody to have real love because if somebody comes in contact with a real one, you know what I mean, which I feel like somebody has. That's why these people were going to the extent, you know what I mean, as they have and as they continue to go, it's because they were going to miss out. They weren't going to, you know what I mean, they weren't going to be able to lean on somebody anymore, you know what I mean, or whatever have you. These are people that can no longer lean on you. But I feel like, there were people that were trying to, cause distractions when it comes to somebody's twin flame, or when it comes, to, like some type of spiritual connection as well. Yeah. But some people, they're also mad because somebody experienced a breakup glow up. So people, they see somebody glowing. They see somebody, leveling up. So, pay attention to any offers that are coming in for your protection. Because, somebody has already passed the test. You know what I mean? But, just because we pass tests don't mean, another one ain't around the corner. And me picking up on the devil, this is giving me, like the devil's still trying to, like trick. You know what I mean? Still trying to trick. Use, like tricky ways, you know what I mean? To stop, what's meant to be. But it's giving me, people are being used. But it goes back, to, it's giving me, like, the Most High God telling the devil, like, they're yours. You know what I mean? They're yours for the playing. You know what I mean? And so, like, whoever these people are, they don't know, you know what I mean, that like the devil, is using them. You know what I mean? And, people don't know it until it's too late. But these are people, that, like they have went against spiritual law, you know what I mean? They have went against, God, and you know what I mean, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or in many ways, shapes, forms, of fashions, you know what I mean? These are the lost children. These are the ones that, you know what I mean, when Moses was sent to save them, they was like, nah, we ain't going. Nah, we ain't going. So, once, you know what I mean, they got across, you know what I mean, and the sea, closed back up, ain't no telling what happened to those people. And it wasn't Moses' fault. Moses did what Moses was supposed to do. Moses was sent on the mission, and Moses completed the mission. So whatever happens after those people denied Moses is being the savior, to help them, so be it. Yeah. It's like, somebody sent in to, save these people, you know what I mean? Dodge bullets, whatever have you. And these people want to stand in the line of fire. It's giving me like crossfire. So there could be some people, that they done been hit, you know what I mean, by spiritual crossfire. You know what I'm saying? So people, they didn't observe, but they participated, or you know what I mean, whatever have you. I don't know, but there's a karmic that masterminded the plan out here. It's a karmic that has control freak tendencies. It's karmic people, you know what I mean? It's karmic, whoever these people are. They created a disaster for themselves. So, it's not you, it's them. You chose, you know what I mean? So, when the Most High God said, I got a mission, he was like, say less. And, you completed your mission. So, you can't help it that, people are walking around being imposters. They don't know who they are, you know what I mean? They're stuck and out of luck. But somebody definitely, was pretending to be somebody out here. This could be, pretending to be a divine feminine, divine masculine, or it literally could be, like somebody, forging somebody's signature on some stuff. Now somebody, the same person, that, they went against, now they need their help. Anything else, Holy Spirit? People, people going the extra mile to show somebody that they don't care. So, if you don't care, if they don't care, then, you don't care. If I just heard if you don't give a damn, I don't give a plug. So, somebody's name could be Lil John. It's okay not to give a damn. Because, the only thing that somebody needs to be focused on is, continuing to keep moving forward. Because, somebody's almost there. And you don't have to give a damn, because yeah, you have ultimate protection. So whoever, yeah, trying to put them paws on somebody, whoever premeditated, yeah, an assault or whatever they try to do, yeah, one, there's a dark angel that's hovering over them. So yeah, death is near, you know what I mean? But to be honest, when it comes, to, yeah, in the Revelations, yeah, what comes on the white horse is not the devil. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So somebody already has a dark angel hovering over them. Mm-hmm. There could be, yeah, a dark angel, you know what I mean, that could be ultimately protecting somebody. So yeah, like somebody try to use the dark against somebody, and yeah, it's actually, yeah, working for somebody. We got a karmic couple. So yeah, there's a karmic couple that's involved. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody, is on, yeah, has some type of addictions, yeah. There is a dark angel that's hovering over somebody. But I feel like when it comes, to, yeah, who somebody is, like, yeah, they don't know that, yeah, somebody's not just protected by the light, but somebody's protected by the dark as well. This is like, yeah, people, yeah, sitting around talking about somebody, operating in karmic energy, And so, yeah, when somebody, was operating in karmic energy, yeah, they were around, karmic people. And so, yeah, those people could have passed away. So there could be a karmic masculine, you know what I mean? That, yeah, is not of the light, you know what I mean? That, yeah, could be protecting somebody, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there goes that family incest. So something about, yeah, family incest is significant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody, amongst, the reasons why somebody was doing this, yeah, they were, yeah, expecting a response. But it's based off of lies. It's based off of, yeah, somebody trying to twist somebody's words, and now they have to eat theirs. Because, yeah, there is some hidden family secrets that are being exposed. Yep. And so, yeah, whatever's about to take place for somebody, yeah, somebody's being told, to, yeah, get ready, especially when it comes to, yeah, some communication coming somebody's way. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.